You need to work on being a good man now. There are a lot of people out there that don't know what it means to be a good man. They don't know what it means to be a good person. Listen to me. The absence of evil is not an automatic indication of the presence of good. You've got negative, you have positive, and you have neutral. Neutral is where there's no negative, but there's no positive either, which means it's a big zero. Just like the Stoics teach us, it's not about what happens to you, but how you respond that defines your virtue. In life, being neutral might seem safe, might feel like you're staying out of trouble, but it's also a state where growth is stagnant. Think about those times when you chose not to participate, not to engage. Those were opportunities missed to stand up for what's right, to lend a hand, or to lead by example. Stoicism isn't about silence. It's about discerning when to act and doing so with intention and virtue. So, what does being positive in this context really mean? It's about adding value, creating a ripple of goodness that extends beyond your immediate reach. It's about being the man who not only refrains from wrongdoing, but also actively does right by others. True strength, as we learn from Stoicism, comes from this kind of positive action. It's about being just, wise, courageous, and disciplined, not just inside, but in how you manifest these virtues in the world around you. Let's break away from just avoiding the negatives, the don'ts. Let's start embodying the do's. Every moment you choose to help, to heal, to be kind, you're not just a zero on life's moral scale, you're tipping it towards the positive. And remember, in the grand scheme of things, being a good man, a strong man, isn't about grand gestures. It's about consistent, small acts of goodness that accumulate over time, defining who you are and the legacy you leave behind. So, ask yourself, are you just avoiding the negative, or are you actively pursuing the positive? Because that's where true strength lies. I hope you're finding value in this conversation as we explore what it truly means to be a strong, good person. If you are, consider showing your support by subscribing. It's a simple, free way to keep engaged and ensure you don't miss out on further discussions. Each segment of our talk builds upon the last, painting a complete picture of how we can each grow stronger, not just individually, but together. So, stick with us, and let's dive deeper into these virtues, discovering how every small choice can lead to significant changes. Habit 1. Be proactive in goodness. In the hustle of our daily lives, it's easy to coast along, doing no harm, but also doing no special good. Yet the essence of real strength and goodness isn't found in merely avoiding the wrong, but in actively seeking to do right. This proactive goodness is what shapes not only our character, but also the world around us. Imagine walking into a store, seeing a cashier with tired eyes, clearly worn from a long day's work. In this moment, you have a choice. The easy route? Just pay for your groceries and leave. But what if you chose a different path? A simple, "How's your day going?" with a genuine smile can be a beacon of support. This isn't just politeness, it's recognizing another's humanity and responding to it with empathy. These moments of connection are foundational to Stoic philosophy, which encourages us to live according to virtues and to interact with others in a manner that uplifts and supports, not because we seek a reward, but because it's the right thing to do. Now, how can we make this actionable in our everyday lives? Start small and simple. Think about the opportunities you encounter daily where you can make a difference. Perhaps it's offering to help someone who's struggling to carry heavy bags, or giving up your seat on a busy commute. It could even be listening attentively when a friend needs to talk, without checking your phone or thinking about what you'll say next. These actions might seem minor, but their impact is profound. They ripple outward, influencing others to act kindly too, and setting a tone of communal care and respect. Moreover, being proactive in your goodness means looking for these opportunities actively, not just responding when they're obvious. It's about creating moments of positivity rather than waiting for them to appear. This approach aligns closely with Stoic teachings that advocate for a life led by virtue. The Stoics believed that the core of a good life is in controlling what we can, our actions, responses, and attitudes, while accepting what we can't control, like the actions of others or unforeseen circumstances. By focusing on our own behavior and choosing to act kindly and with integrity, we are practicing Stoic principles, molding ourselves into individuals defined by our virtues. To truly integrate this habit into your life, challenge yourself daily to do something beneficial for someone else, no matter how small. Keep a journal of these actions if it helps you stay committed. Reflect on how each action made you feel and observe any changes in your interactions with others. Over time, these entries won't just be a record of good deeds, but a map of your personal growth and the expanding impact of your kindness. The beauty of this practice is that it transforms us. As we consistently choose to be agents of positivity, our self-perception begins to change. We start to see ourselves as good people, which in turn strengthens our commitment to these behaviors. It becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy of sorts. By acting like the person we aspire to be, we become that person. Embracing this habit of proactive goodness is a powerful step toward becoming not just a strong man, but a profoundly good one. It's a journey that extends beyond the self, touching the lives of those around us and weaving a network of positivity that supports and enhances our communities. So, take up this challenge, start small, and watch as the seeds of your efforts grow into a garden of goodwill and mutual respect. Remember, every act of kindness, no matter how small, is a step towards a better world. Habit 2. Be dangerously good without being harmful. Strength isn't always about being the loudest or the most visible. True strength can often be quiet, understated, and immensely powerful. This type of strength, the kind that sits quietly until it's needed, then stands firm against adversity, is what I mean when I talk about being dangerously good. It's not about posing a threat, but about having the capability to protect and to stand up for what's right, precisely when it's needed the most. Picture this. You're in a crowded room, noise all around, everyone trying to be heard. Amidst that chaos, there's one person who remains calm, collected, and watchful. They don't need to raise their voice because their presence alone is enough to command respect. They are like the silent guardian of Stoic philosophy, embodying the principle that the wise are powerful, not because they are loud, but because they have mastered the art of control over their actions, their emotions, and their reactions. They understand that the most significant impact is often made not through aggression, but through calculated and thoughtful intervention. Being dangerously good means cultivating an inner strength that prepares you to act decisively and ethically in situations that require it. It's about having the courage and the moral fortitude to make difficult choices, to stand up for those who cannot stand up for themselves, and to do so with a sense of duty and humility. This echoes the Stoic ideal of living a life of virtue in accordance with reason. It's not enough to simply know what is right. One must also be prepared to act on it, even when it's challenging, even when it risks personal loss or hardship. Consider how this kind of strength could manifest in everyday situations. It might be intervening when you witness injustice, like standing up for a colleague who is being unfairly treated, or stepping in to help someone who is in trouble, even if it means going out of your way or standing alone. These actions might not require physical strength, but they demand a great deal of moral courage. To foster this habit, start by assessing your own values. What do you stand for? What principles do you hold dear? Once you're clear on these, consider how you can defend and promote these values through your actions. For instance, if you value honesty, then being dangerously good might mean having the courage to speak the truth when lies are easier or more comfortable. It could also mean standing by your principles even when they're unpopular or when they come with personal costs. Moreover, being dangerously good also involves a level of preparedness. Just like a silent guardian, it's not just about the willingness to act, but also about being ready to do so effectively. This could mean educating yourself about the issues you care about, learning conflict resolution skills, or even physical training, depending on the nature of the protection you might be called upon to provide. Finally, embodying this habit means doing all this quietly, without seeking recognition or reward. Your actions are not for show, but are a sincere manifestation of your values and your commitment to the good. This Stoic approach isn't about being seen as a hero, it's about being one, quietly, without fanfare. In adopting the habit of being dangerously good, you're committing to a path of quiet strength and moral resolve. You're deciding that you will be a protector, a supporter, and a champion of the good, ready to act when the world needs you, not because you seek glory, but because it's the right thing to do. This is the essence of true strength, the kind that is all the more powerful because it does not boast, it simply acts. Habit 3. Stay educated and informed. In a world overflowing with information, true strength lies not just in gathering knowledge, but in sifting through it to find wisdom. When we talk about being educated and informed, we aren't just touching on the accumulation of facts. Rather, it's about deepening our understanding of the world around us, improving our decision-making, and living a life that's aligned with the profound principles of Stoicism, reason, virtue, and wisdom. Think about the last time you encountered a situation that was outside your comfort zone. Maybe it was a debate on a complex issue or a decision that required more expertise than you had at the moment. How did that feel? Now imagine if you had taken the time beforehand to broaden your knowledge base and understand different perspectives. Not only would your confidence have improved, but your contribution to the conversation or decision could have been substantially more impactful. This habit of staying educated and informed goes beyond casual reading or watching the news. It involves a deliberate and ongoing commitment to learning that transforms how you see and interact with the world. It's about being curious and allowing that curiosity to drive you towards continuous learning. For example, following thought leaders and engaging with a range of content, from books to documentaries, allows you to absorb a spectrum of insights and experiences that challenge your preconceived notions and push your boundaries. The Stoics believed in the value of knowledge, but they emphasized the importance of practical wisdom, applying what you learn to improve your life and the lives of others around you. It's one thing to know a lot, but another to live intelligently based on that knowledge. To truly embody this habit, integrate your learning into your daily life. When you learn a new concept, ask yourself how it can apply to your decisions, your interactions, and your philosophy. Here's a practical way to start. Choose a book or a podcast about a topic you know little about. Make it a goal to uncover something new each week, and then take it a step further by discussing these new learnings with others. Dialogue can be a powerful way to deepen understanding and test out your new knowledge. Additionally, try teaching what you've learned to someone else. They say the best way to understand something fully is to explain it to another person. Moreover, staying educated and informed also means staying updated on current events and understanding how they affect you and the world you live in. This doesn't mean you need to watch every news broadcast. Instead, find reliable sources that provide balanced perspectives and think critically about the information you consume. This critical thinking is crucial. It allows you to not just passively absorb information, but actively engage with it, question it, and form your own educated opinions based on Stoic principles of logic and ethics. By committing to this habit, you're not just expanding your mind, you're also shaping it to be more resilient, adaptable, and equipped to handle whatever challenges life throws your way. It prepares you to be a leader in your own life, an informed citizen in your community, and a beacon of reason and virtue. In the spirit of Stoicism, let knowledge not just be something you acquire, but something that transforms you, guiding you to live a more considered and impactful life. So, take up the challenge, embrace the discomfort of not knowing, and find joy in the endless pursuit of knowledge and wisdom. Habit 4. Maintain calmness. Navigating life's tumultuous waters can often feel like trying to steer a ship in a storm. The waves of daily stresses, unexpected events, and emotional challenges are relentless. Yet, the ability to remain calm amidst this chaos is not just a useful skill, it's a profound strength. Calmness allows us to approach each situation with clarity and wisdom, hallmarks of both effective living and Stoic philosophy. Staying calm doesn't mean you ignore or suppress your feelings. It's about understanding your emotions, recognizing what triggers them, and managing them in a way that allows you to respond with reason rather than react out of impulse. This approach is deeply rooted in Stoic teachings, which emphasize the importance of self-control and rational thinking as the keys to maintaining peace of mind. Think about a moment when you felt overwhelmed by your emotions. Perhaps it was during a heated argument or when you were swamped at work. In those moments, our natural tendency is often to react immediately, driven by our initial feelings of frustration, anger, or anxiety. However, by cultivating calmness, we create a space between feeling and action, a space where we can choose how to respond. This choice is powerful. It can be the difference between escalating a conflict and resolving it peacefully. One practical way to enhance your ability to stay calm is to cultivate a daily practice that centers you. This could be meditation, deep breathing exercises, or a simple routine of reflecting quietly over a cup of tea each morning. These practices ground you and serve as a reminder that you have control over your internal state, no matter what's happening externally. Furthermore, managing your environment plays a crucial role in maintaining calmness. If watching the news first thing in the morning leaves you anxious and agitated, consider starting your day with something uplifting or educational instead. If too much caffeine leaves you jittery, experiment with reducing your intake or switching to less stimulating beverages. Music also has a profound effect on our emotions. Choosing calming tunes can help maintain a peaceful mind and reduce stress. Creating peace within yourself isn't just about avoiding what disturbs your calm, but also about actively building resilience. This involves developing a mindset that views challenges as opportunities to apply your Stoic principles. When faced with adversity, remind yourself of the Stoic idea that what we suffer often has less to do with the events themselves and more to do with our interpretation of them. By changing our perceptions, we can control our reactions and thus remain calm. Moreover, Stoicism teaches us that the only things truly within our control are our thoughts and our actions. By focusing our efforts on these areas and letting go of our need to control everything else, we naturally become calmer. This philosophy encourages us to focus on the present, taking one step at a time and handling each situation as it comes without unnecessary worry about the future or regret over the past. Embracing calmness as a habit means embracing a life where your serenity isn't easily disturbed by the external world. It means becoming someone who can face the inevitable storms of life with steadiness and grace. By fostering this inner tranquility, you become unshakable, not because life stops throwing challenges your way, but because you've developed the strength to meet them with a composed and peaceful heart. Habit 5. Cultivate wisdom. Imagine you are like a seasoned sailor navigating through the vast and unpredictable ocean of life. Each decision you make, every challenge you face, you handle with an assurance that comes not just from years at sea, but from an intuitive understanding of the winds and the waves. This sense of understanding and assuredness is akin to the wisdom we strive to cultivate, a deep, guiding knowledge that helps us discern the right course of action in any situation. Wisdom, in its essence, is not merely about accumulating knowledge. It's about applying that knowledge in a way that is thoughtful and effective. It's the ability to see beneath the surface, to understand the underlying currents of situations, which allows us to navigate life more smoothly. This type of wisdom is central to Stoic philosophy, which doesn't just seek knowledge for its own sake, but for the purpose of improving oneself and one's life. To cultivate wisdom is to develop a keen insight into life's complexities and simplicities. It means recognizing that not every problem requires a reaction, and that sometimes the most powerful response is thoughtful inaction. For instance, consider the times when you felt compelled to jump into every argument or conflict. Wisdom teaches us that not every battle is worth the energy. Sometimes the wiser choice is to conserve your strength and focus on battles that truly matter, the ones that align with your values and advance your goals. Moreover, wisdom involves an element of timing and discretion, knowing not only what to say or do, but also when and how to say or do it. This can mean holding your tongue until the right moment, offering advice when it is likely to be heard, or stepping forward when your actions can make a positive difference. The old adage about wisdom is knowing that a tomato is a fruit, but wisdom teaches not to put it in a fruit salad. Similarly, life wisdom involves applying your knowledge in a way that is appropriate and beneficial to the situation at hand. Begin cultivating this wisdom by practicing reflection. Before reacting to a situation, take a moment to consider the possible outcomes of your actions. Ask yourself if your response aligns with your long-term goals and values. This practice of reflection is deeply Stoic, as it encourages a mindfulness of our motives and actions, ensuring that we act according to reason and virtue, not impulse. Additionally, wisdom grows from a foundation of broad and varied experiences. To develop it, seek out new experiences, engage with diverse perspectives, and challenge your preconceived notions. This might mean reading widely across different disciplines, engaging in thoughtful discussions with people whose views differ from your own, or simply stepping out of your comfort zone to try new things. Each new experience is an opportunity to learn something that could broaden your understanding of the world and enhance your decision-making skills. Imagine yourself as a wise old tree in the middle of a storm, as you suggested. While the winds rage and the rain beats down, the tree remains steadfast, its roots firmly planted in the ground. This is the image of wisdom we aim to emulate: calm, resilient, and enduring, no matter what comes our way. Like the tree, a wise person listens more than they speak, absorbs the world around them, and then uses that accumulation of knowledge to forge a path forward that is both thoughtful and impactful. As we close today's journey into the depths of what it means to truly be strong and virtuous, remember that the path to wisdom and goodness is ongoing. Each choice, each action, molds us into the individuals we aspire to be. Thank you for taking the time to reflect with us here at Stoic Journal. If you're eager to continue this exploration of strength and virtue, please check out one of the suggested videos on your screen. Dive deeper, learn more, and let's grow together in wisdom. Thank you for being a part of this community. Your presence and engagement make all the difference. Until next time, keep striving to live a life of virtue.